Hey everyone, before we get into the Q&A, I just want to take time to say thank you. The channel growth over the past month has blown me away, gaining nearly 100 subs in a month when it took me around a year to get my first 100. Whether you're someone I met on Rec Room, someone who saw my videos on Reddit, or whatever, I love and appreciate everything you guys have done for me. I also want to thank the nearly 50 of you who have joined the Discord. Our community is growing faster than I ever could have expected, and I honestly can't believe I was able to get so lucky to have friends like you all. And also, I want to thank Discord because every question you're going to see in this Q&A came from those 50 people. So, for the last time, thank you all so very much. Now, let's do the Q&A. Alright, so the first question comes from Lucid. Will Papa Shadow ever start a vlog? Honestly, probably not. Vlogs are kind of pointless. Like, wow, I get to watch Sniper Wolf go shopping. I don't fucking care. But no, realistically, probably not. I mean, maybe if I ever do something interesting, like go to a convention or something, or meet up with fans, I might record that. But even then, I'll probably have my face covered or something, because I value my privacy. I don't know. I don't know what the future's gonna hold for my channel. I would not count on it. Next question comes from Drywall. He asks when I'm gonna start streaming. Honestly, I would like to, but I don't know if you ever watch any of my videos, but I have a feeling that if I ever streamed with the people that I play with and record with, I would get banned in about 20 minutes. See, when I'm recording a YouTube video, I can cut out all the times where unnamed members of my friend group will say certain things they should not be saying, or I can at the very least censor them. The second somebody says a racist joke or a sexist joke or does something inappropriate on stream, where it's live, raw, unedited, and uncensored, there will be a serious problem. I might do solo streams where I play single player games and talk to fans. I don't know, maybe if I can get my friends to control themselves, I might also do regular streams, and that might also help make more videos where I could do best of streams rather than have to dedicate an entire day to recording and editing. I could just clip certain parts I like. I don't know. I might start streaming when I get to about 1K. I might then, but again, like with the vlogs, I don't know what the future is going to hold for my channel, so this one I'd like to say maybe, but not currently. Next question comes from Magic, and she asks what my daily routine is. And frankly, it's not as exciting as you might think. I wake up around 6 in the morning, I go to work. After I get off work, I usually start working on my videos, whether it be recording, editing, or uploading and promoting. Usually after that, I go to the gym for an hour or two, work out, come home, and then usually for the rest of the night what I'll do is I might either work on promoting my channel, whether it be posting TikToks, posting on the Reddit or other social media, or I'll go on Rec Room with some of my buddies, and typically they actually act as my advertising market, and they promote my channel to people, and that's actually how I met a lot of people currently in my Discord server. A lot of these guys have my friends come up to them and yell at them to subscribe to me. That's basically my routine. I don't have anything exciting to tell you. I don't have any secrets or anything. It's quite boring. I'm grinding every day until I make it. Maybe ask that question again when I hit 10 million and I could do other things. Like, oh yeah, I drive around my Lamborghini for an hour or some bullshit. For now, pretty basic. Another question from Lucid, he asks, Old Spice or VO5? I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't even know what VO5 is, but if you're not using Old Spice, you're wrong. It's fucking great. Their shampoo's great, their body wash is great, their dry spray is great, their deodorant's great. Use Old Spice. Cody asks, will you be playing any PC games to increase your viewer count from other platforms? And eventually, yes. And frankly, I think my view count would skyrocket if I did have a PC. For now, though, I really don't have a lot of money to be spending on stuff like that. And I don't plan on buying a PC until I start making money off of YouTube or I have the money to spare. But yes, there's a lot of PC games I would like to play, and I think my view count would skyrocket if I could jump on these trends when they happen. For example, Among Us came to Xbox a year after it was popular, and that's when I was able to make videos off of it, so by the time I got there, the trend was already dead. Same with Lethal Company, which was very popular for a few months, but I could not play due to being limited on Xbox. So yes, for the sake of trend hopping, I would love to get a PC. Glowing asks, on a scale of 1 to 10... what? What other things do you do for fun besides gaming? Well, I go to the gym, I read books. I'm currently working my way through the Horus Heresy series, and I've read countless, 40k versions of Warhammer books, including the Gaunt's Ghost series, a lot of Death Korps of Krieg books, the Dark Angels Omnibus, the Ultramarines Omnibus, also working my way through the Devastation of Baal series. I'm also reading the Jack Reacher series. I also collect the Joy Toy Space Marines. I have basically every Ultramarine Joy Toy has produced, besides the duplicates and re-releases. Also, I study human psychology, biology, history, astronomy, and yeah, I do play a lot of single-player games, but as for like actual hobbies, I'm pretty limited for now. I live in a very small town. There's not really a lot I can do, and I'm not the most socially active person. Glowing also asks, how short are you? I am roughly 6'2", 6'1", 6'2". Doctors told me both. I'm somewhere around that area. Jesus asks, what do you use to edit your videos? I use Basic Filmora 9. I actually found out about it through one of Soup's sponsored videos. This was a couple years ago. It's a pretty bare bones, but also really good editing software. It's basic, anybody can learn how to do it, and even years later, I'm still finding out new things. Like, I just learned how to make subtitles, like, shake when somebody's yelling. It's a good editing software, and I highly recommend it for a starting point. Visa asks, what did you aspire to be when you were younger? And actually, I had quite a few dream jobs when I was younger. I never really thought of being a YouTuber until recently. When I was a kid, like in elementary school, I wanted to be an astronomer for NASA. I wanted to study other planets and moons, and that's how I became so obsessed with it. I'm still interested in it to this day. I still study it on my off time. Towards middle school and high school, I wanted to join the Army, and specifically, I wanted to be an Army Ranger. To prepare for this, I started working out. I started lifting weights every single day. I would run up to 10 miles a day, do push-ups, core exercises to prepare for PT, and to ensure I could meet the Ranger standards. After I moved out of the crappy city I grew up in and I started having a more peaceful life, I thought about becoming a police officer, just to have like a similar style of like serving and protecting, but also, you know, not go to another country. It wasn't until after I graduated high school and moved that I started seeing like what these YouTubers were able to accomplish with how much money they had. Like, you see these people like Jake Paul and Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, that make all this money off YouTube and other resources they have, and only a few people actually get to use that to help people. And I figured, well, I like making people laugh, I like making people smile, and I enjoy helping people. I've done it my entire life, even before I was making YouTube videos. So if I could do that and make a living off of it, like making people laugh and using the money I make to help people, like feed the hungry, house the homeless, stuff like that, that's what I wanted. What and who have been your biggest influences and why? Use the ACE. What the fuck is the ACES strategy? Honestly, I don't really have any. Like, for style of editing, I typically go for, like, old-school Vanoss style of videos. I try to go for, like, the more raw, like, 2012 Black Ops 2 days worth of YouTube content that people enjoy and that I grew up on. I try experimenting with some different styles of videos, like, where I narrate over gameplay, which I got inspired by Yo Boy Roy and Civvy11, who were two of my favorite YouTubers. And as for like what I want to do, my biggest inspiration for like my actual goal is just Mr. Beast. That's pretty much all of them. There were some other questions, but they were basically asking repeats, so they weren't included. I hope you all enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed making it. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Join Discord and I'll talk to you all later. Stop! No, you don't have it. I'm watching you fuck it up as we speak.
Watch me do it.
Stop! I'm watching you fuck it up!
I'm doing it!
Fat finger fuck!
Look at you! Look at you! You're a failure, just like everything else you do with your fucking miserable life.
You're making a DNA strand, you piece of shit! You're not fucking